I really enjoy reflecting on my leadership journey. Like you said, it's been very diverse, but there are a few things that remain true that I've learned over the years that leadership is earned, it's not a title. Essentially, your people make you a leader. And so I think Bill Campbell, the ex CEO of Intuit and author of this book, Trillion Dollar Coach, says it best. He says, "You don't become a leader of people, your people make you a leader. Otherwise, you're just managing people." And so I learned this early on in my career as a consultant at Accenture, where it was a very merit-based system and career progression and egalitarian opportunity. And essentially, it was about leadership was always about influence over authority. And so I learned that early that influence is about getting collective buy-in, setting the right accountability and governance measures in place, and then defining success metrics and executing like hell to achieve those. And so in peace times, you set this up through empowering your people. And so the right infrastructure, the right tools, the right processes, all of that in place to help people thrive and do their best work and provide an environment for them to do their best work. But that all goes out the window during war times and times of crisis, which we quickly learned during the pandemic. And so recently, my people made me a leader at Comcast as I built the Sky team, our first sort of post M&A global team, where I met Lisa Payne in the UK prior to like the shutdown. And so we had sat down for coffee and just to kind of get to know each other, but really to like set the vision of like, what are we trying to do here and accomplish? And I quickly kind of asked her to join me at CES, an annual conference that our team goes to get her to fully understand and get exposure to our competitive landscape, the environment, the industry, the context, the players, education, and to really accelerate that experience. And so I'm so thankful we did that because literally when we got back, the whole world shut down and we're no longer able to do in-person face-to-face meetings. And I couldn't get her over to Philly to kind of be directly exposed to the environment. But nonetheless, she was certainly the best person for the job in that she helped me to build and manage a fully remote team during the pandemic. And really what I learned is that during times of crisis or wartime leadership is really about recognizing the inequalities that exist and being able to solve for structural change. In fact, your people depend on you to solve and fix the barriers, the inequities, and the challenges that face them. At Comcast, we had, in terms of our growth and leadership parameters, managing around the 4 E's, where the 4 E's were about experience, exposure, education, and environment.